Shalom. I hope you all are doing well. I'm blessed, and I'm back again with a quick video. Are you one of the many people wondering what happened to Jamie Foxx? Well, normally I don't cover these kinds of videos, but today I want to bring this all into a biblical perspective. You see, I think most of us know exactly what happened to Jamie Foxx. There are countless videos out there in regards to what happened to him. But these videos are not looking at it from a biblical perspective. While there are so many facts and evidence-based videos that lead us directly to what happened to Jamie Foxx, the Bible is more clear and concise. In fact, it teaches us that since the beginning of time, when the Watchers, or the fallen angels, came to this earth and began to go into the women of the earth, that there were offspring from these fallen ones, hybrid beings. And not only were they creating hybrid offspring, but they were also teaching humans how to do the most evil and dark things. Since it's been a great speculation on cloning, and it appears that this is what happened to Jamie Foxx and countless other people, let's take a quick look at how cloning happens and what the Bible says about this. First, DNA is removed from the nucleus of a creature's cell. The material bearing coded genetic information is then placed in the nucleus of an embryonic cell. The cell receiving the new genetic information would have had its own DNA removed in order to accept the new DNA. If the cell accepts the new DNA, a duplicate embryo is formed. However, the embryo cell may reject the new DNA and die. Also, it is very possible that the embryo may not survive having the original genetic material removed from its nucleus. In many cases, when cloning is attempted, several embryos are used in order to increase the odds of a successful implantation of new genetic material. The first thing we need to take a look at is in Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 and 27, when the Most High said that He made man and woman in His image. This must mean that we are very special, unique, and a very important part of His creation that shouldn't be bought, sold, or created in a lab. Let's read Psalms chapter 139, verses 13 through 16. For Thou hast possessed my reins, Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise Thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are Thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. My substance was not hid from Thee, when I was made in secret, and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect, and in Thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them. You see, the psalmist was expressing how the Most High had a direct hand in His creation by putting every part of Him together in His mother's womb. You see, David knew that his existence was very valuable, and nothing about him was unknown to Yahuwah. This tells us that the souls that the Most High create is intentional and created with a purpose. In Genesis chapter 2 and 7, the Most High says that He formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. The question is, if the Most High is the creator of human souls, what are they creating in the lab when they clone humans? Just remember this: everyone's not human. I'm going to leave you with a short video clip. Let me know what you think in the comment section. May Yahuwah bless you and keep you and your family safe. Shalom.
Sometimes players are not on the field. It's fake. Sometimes they are on the field. You see them dropping like flies lately? Just dropping like flies all over soccer, football, wrestling, all over the place. They're just dropping. You see the fake ambulance lights blowing up? There's reason for that. There's another thing that happens: cloning in the players' playground. Some of them are not the players that you see. Some of them have on prosthetics. Some of them are, I'd say, creatures. They're hybrid. That does exist, where their DNA is taken, again, for cloning facilities, like hair shaved, teeth pulled out, DNA taken, things like that. So let's say they break their hand quickly. There's something that can be used with machines. So med beds. We all know about med beds, right? So there's a definition of med beds going on backwards right now. If somebody hurts themselves, they can get like that in sports, because it's a DNA thing. They take their DNA, they use that for cloning facilities, they bring them back, and they're back to playing. Even though they may be a shitty player, they need their face. So let's say some of them don't even have, some of them have one leg. Some of them you'll see them dribbling together. It'll look like somebody carried the basketball over to the hoop. Like, you know, those three-pointers that don't even look like three-pointers, and you're like, how the hell? And then all the winners are like, yeah! Like, but in reality, it's green screen. Somebody takes that ball and moves it to the hoop, and then checks the TV, and what's the ratings? Did we go up? Cool. Let's do that again. Your whole world is a stage. How I know that is because I've been up there with them. I had to sleep with one of the players. I didn't sleep with the soul about one of the players that had a prosthetic sheep. And when he took it off, like the I don't even know what was going on inside of his mouth. I could smell it. It was gross. Again, the research is endless. And I'm not, why? Who would want to sit here and make this How can you make this